We all do it. You do it. I do it. You know what I'm talking about. That moment you're on the bus, standing in line in a shop, or maybe even when you're having dinner, when you could be just tasting the food, savoring the taste, or interacting with the people around you. But instead, your phone creeps, and before you know it, you're scrolling, checking the news, checking emails, being productive even. And whenever this happens, we're really just pulling ourselves out of the moment. But more than that, maybe there's just something deeper. There's something else that you really need. And that's what we're going to explore in this meditation now. That maybe underneath that scrolling, underneath that reach for the phone, which we all do, there's something else. There's maybe a discomfort, a restlessness, whatever it may be. But we're going to learn in this meditation now to press pause and to tune in. And as we contact the deeper need, maybe we get a relief we weren't expecting. Maybe we find an energy or a clarity or a calm. So this is a really simple, beautiful practice. So at any time that you're about to reach for your phone, you can pause and you can do it. And the whole reason I'm doing this meditation now, literally 20 minutes, half an hour ago, I was having my breakfast and I just finished and I just went for my phone. And then I was like, why? There's nothing urgent, there's nothing important. I could just sit and be here. But it's just so easy, this reflex. And so it's breaking the reflex. It's not to say there's something wrong, but there's another way. And then I just sat, and it was really nice actually. It was just a little reminder for myself. So here we are. Let's share this meditation now so that we can all practice this as often as possible, just sitting and being and feeling of something deeper. So wherever you are right now, just bring your attention to your breath. Let's take 3 deep breaths in total. No, one more. And as you sit now, just tune into what you're feeling in this moment. Is there a physical discomfort? Something within you? A thought? Even a feeling that's a little distracting? Or is there something outside of you which you have less control of that could be pulling you out of this moment? Whatever you notice, just allow those little distractions, whether external or internal, just allow them to be there. Rather than reacting, this is what we're going to practice in this meditation. Rather than trying to distract or fix, I'm just going to be. So imagine now, in the same way you're feeling this little distraction somewhere, whatever it may be, just something pulling your attention away. So this is like your phone, it's pulling you away. Whenever you get pulled into your phone or pulled into the distraction, you then often stay there, or even get lost in that particular thought, particular feeling. Or maybe it's just something comfortable and safe that keeps us from feeling what's deeper. The first thing we want to do whenever we notice these distractions, notice the desire to be pulled away, just to be with the breath. We always just pause and come to the breath. And we notice what the distraction is. So if you're at the dining table, you just pause and look around. Maybe it's a person, maybe it's the food, or maybe it's a restlessness within you. So we want to recognize the distraction, recognize the pull, whatever it is, after the breath. The breath is the pause, the break that stops the pattern. And then we recognize what's triggering the reach for the phone. With no judgment, no right or wrong. We just recognize. Maybe you're bored, irritated, restless. Afraid. Just allow yourself to recognize and label that feeling. It's a relatively simple process. We just recognize and then we label. And it's okay to say, I'm bored, I'm restless. Or sometimes it's just pure habit. You don't even know why. There's no reason. Now once we've labelled, we can sit. We can just sit. Sit with whatever's there. Just allow ourselves to be, to breathe. Not being productive. Not making the most of the time. Not scrolling and then regretting it later. And that's it. We're just pressing pause. Starting with the breath. And labeling the feeling. Allowing the feeling with no judgment. And then just sitting, settling, being with whatever's there. And if it does feel a little uncomfortable, just to be, then maybe we can stay a little longer and go a little deeper. Not focusing on the fear, not focusing on the discomfort. But this is a short meditation, a pause. It's not something you want to necessarily do in the middle of the day. But if there is something deeper, you can just breathe. Stay with the breath. Feeling your feet on the ground. Your shoulders loose, your arms heavy. And as best as you can, just relax. Settle into it. And if you need, you can lie back if it is something stronger. And just that permission to breathe and be will calm you deeply. Just allow yourself just one more minute now. Starting with the breath. The moment we recognize we're reaching out for the phone, we breathe. We look around, we look within to see what's distracting us, unsettling us, and label the feeling with no judgment. And then we breathe again. Breathe for just a few short moments, or longer if you need to, without diving deep into whatever's there. Because this is just a pause, a reset. You can go deeper, much deeper another time, when you're ready. So for now, we'll just take 3 deep breaths to wrap up this meditation. 1, 2, 3. When you're ready, just gently flex your fingers, your toes, just move your body a little, and open your eyes. Be feeling a little calmer, a little more steady. And if you do need, so you can practice this any time, but if you do need to go a little deeper, click on the links, go into one of the deeper dive meditations. They'll really serve you. They'll really, really help you. And see you in the next meditation.